Because I text mom and I said, hey, if this is serious and I need to go on, let me know. And when she said, you need to get on.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today I got all fancied up. I got all showered and ready. Actually woke up and took Hazy to school and went on a walk, and I was so sweaty by the time I was done. Actually, I don't think I took off the mascara that I got on my eye. Oh dear, I need to go freshen up still. But we got invited to an event today, so I had to run home, wash the hair, going to an event for Ivy City. If you ever see any of our posts or any of our pictures, they're pretty much the only dresses we buy. And I packed our house. I packed most of my dresses because they're so fancy. They're so beautiful. I was like, I'm just gonna take like super casual, not as impressive dresses with us to the in-between, thinking it wouldn't be as long as it's been. I wanted to wear one of their dresses to this event. So I actually gave this dress to Jolene, have the same one. I'm wearing Jolene's dress. And I just put it on. It has her perfume on it. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm Jolene right now. I walked out of the bathroom and I said, don't wait up for us. And I was like, that's something Jolene says. More than happy to wear her dress, head out for a fun day with Stephanie, Savannah, and Leah. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna leave Dad and Brex here at the in-between. Hope they don't get into too much trouble. Brexy do. Are you gonna get into trouble today? No buying games, no buying VRs, no buying slime. No buying slime. We are going to give you a little update here in just a little bit when I get back about Ryler. We have kind of talked about how little something happened with him in Brazil. It was something that I was shaking, scared, I was terrified. So we just thought we would let you know. It's an update on him. He's doing really well though. I got a picture this morning of him literally taking a nap on the ground. They're working so unbelievably hard. I'm so proud of him. Going to update you there. I'll also do a little check-in with Crew today to see how he's doing. He texted me last night just thanking us for the opportunity to go and have the experience, be with his cousins. He's doing well. Ryler's doing well. I actually probably owe Maddie and Mitchell a FaceTime. We haven't FaceTimed them in a week, so probably should do that as well. Full update on the Bingham kids today in the vlog. We're gonna go off to this event and have a lot of fun. Just like you. Ooh, look. Pistachio, strawberry, brown butter biscuit, raspberry sorbet, and lemon basil. You got it, girl.
Mom back from her epic event that she had today, and
yes.
Did you talk about that was where we were wedded?
No, I did not. In case none of you young kids know what wedded means. The venue that it was at looks entirely different than it used to.
She FaceTimed me from there and I was like, I don't know what
I said,
this
do you
is.
know where we are?
I was like, I have no idea.
No, the place that we got married.
She actually did a little walk down the stairs.
The bride is coming.
It was awkward because everyone was like,
Hazy pretended that she was her
goes, come
dad.
Here, I'll be your dad.
And her father.
I wish we could get the DVD of that to digitize or whatever to throw online.
It's just in storage.
I said in a text to her, the only thing you're missing is the hyperventilating, sobbing me in the corner as you walk down those stairs. And they have video of that. It would be great.
When we unpack all of our things, I'm sure that's at the top of the list.
No.
But we need to send that in somewhere or do whatever we need to do to have it digitized.
To get it digitized, we never watch it
so
because it's
good.
DVD. So like, I just want to see it, you know? I want to go back and see how it compares to what it looks like now.
Yeah, but it was really fun. It was a really cool event. They celebrated 10 years. There was tons of fun stuff for Hazy and Leah. They did a caricature. They did glitter on their face. They had balloon animals. They just had tons of fun stuff. We had the best time.
I started with like an ice cream maybe or a snow cone type thing.
Yeah, they had like a sorbet there. Really good.
Well, Mom's making some yummy dinner for us here tonight. Mom, really quick, what was the one thing that you said before you left? You told Gretchen and I not to do. You just said, hey, just make sure you don't do this. Do you remember what it was?
Was it game or buy things? No buying games.
I think it was to buy video game things, correct?
Yeah. No buying VRs. That was probably right.
You've been home for a while now. And walking through the house, you've gone into our bedroom a couple of times. I've been waiting for you to notice something very
You're so annoying.
big,
what did you do?
different and new, right over there.
You are so dumb.
Do you see it?
I'm not talking to you right now.
Are you super excited about that?
You're so dumb.
Why am I dumb?
Why did you buy that?
Because you told me not to. You see that?
Was it like a crazy deal?
So, okay, I'm just leaving everyone in suspense. So the truth is, Hazy, check it out. Look what I got over there by the wall.
Guys, one day, this nearly 50-year-old guy's gonna grow up.
Huh? What do you think? Pretty sick, huh? Huh? After watching that movie? Not on board. Okay, so the reality is because Amazon is having their Prime Day deals, as you know, I think you even built us a Prime shop, right? Like you built us some kind of a thing people can go to and shop off that.
Thank you to all of you that support us and buy things from that.
Because Amazon's doing that, that's why I was trying to compete and keep up, and so they are putting things on the same sale as you could get them online.
I also told you today that Best Buy had new Mac computers on sale, and you dismissed that so quickly.
I saw that they're very expensive, so I just
How
got
much was that really?
full racing sim. This is where you're gonna be proud of me. This is where the steal of the deal comes in.
Okay.
You know, recently we got a Starlink satellite. We called that my birthday present.
Yes,
just that I got the blog.
I was using the Wi-Fi today, and it's crazy fast.
Well, guess what? That wasn't the Starlink. I ended up returning the Starlink because we are just going to be moving soon. I don't feel like it's a long-term fit for us, and the internet here has started working a lot faster. And to be honest, on the days that I have to go and upload it from Adam and Steph's driveway, it hasn't been that cumbersome. But I thought to myself, I like using big words when I'm about to admit that I bought video game gear as an adult.
Trying to make yourself sound intelligent.
So, returned that, and guess what? I got the racing wheel for free and $100 back in my pocket because I was $100 less.
Oh,
so, you're welcome.
my
Merry
God.
Christmas. $100 for you.
Deal of a deal.
A free wheel for me. See? Yes.
So wait, you're telling me you're gonna sit at a table
No, so
with
that's
a thing
the
on
next
your
thing that you'll
face.
see in the Amazon cart. There is a full seat that holds the wheel and the pedals that makes it into a racing simulator.
There's a seat?
Yeah, so you like getting into a car basically. And so that's next on the list. But with that 100 that we got back, plus the 100 I got for my birthday, we are only about 100, maybe 50 away from the full racing sim. Hi, Maddie. We're doing an iPad at the dinner table so we can see you really clear.
Sorry.
Oh,
And
family dinner.
I feel bad you're like gonna watch us eat.
And you get
Hi.
to watch us eat mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Hi, Maddie. Hi, Izzy.
And
I miss
breadsticks.
you. I miss you more.
No, I missed you more.
No, I miss you more, actually. They've been reading it from the old state house since, like, the year it was signed.
That
so
is rad.
It's like a tradition that they have. It's like the one that separates Cambridge and Boston.
Oh,
Wow.
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
So fancy.
Really beautiful. We had a really good spot for it, too.
You guys just loving it out there?
This is how we begin.
Yeah, baby. In Boston. Dunkin' Donuts.
That's your favorite thing to
It's
say.
the only thing So we have come now to
Wait, is this the sit down in
it is.
between?
Here's the thing. We wanted to do kind of like a round robin catch up on everyone, what they're doing, where they're at, around the United States, around the world. Have a child not in the United States. But we've got Prue, who is at his FSY, and we've heard some great updates from him. He's having a great time there. Gave their first devotional this morning.
Yes.
And he said it went great. I asked him last night if he wanted some help. Told him I was so proud of him for stepping up and volunteering for that. Said, hey, if you want me to help outline something, we give you some ideas. And he said, oh, that's kind of like a step-by-step process you follow pretty closely and they make it easy. I just wanted to get ours out of the way. So they did it, knocked it out of the park, slam dunk.
So proud of them.
So proud of them. I love that they're doing it together. Him, Landon, and Ashton having a great time. Hoping making some fun memories, and we'll hear all the great stories when they get back. So they are there doing that. Maddie and Mitchell, you saw we checked in with them tonight. They're up to so many
cute.
great, fun, and exciting things. I was telling them how much we love. They are out there just making the most of every opportunity. They are on the other side of the country, alone, newly married, crazy young, in college, living in this tiny little place. They could easily just do that and just do their work and their studies and come home. It'd be a great, fun adventure. But they are taking every weekend to go to New York City, to go to the beach, to go to the Hamptons, to go to crazy fireworks shows with thousands of people.
They said this weekend they might be going to Maine.
Going
They're
to
just,
Maine
like,
this weekend.
Doing all of it.
Going to a live reading of the Declaration of Independence that has been going on since
How
the Declaration
cool.
of Independence was drafted and signed. So cool. They are
Yeah.
part of history, making their own history, and making a ton of memories. So we could not be more excited and proud of how they're handling their first adventure as a married couple.
It's pretty awesome.
So we were updating Maddie and Mitchell on the Ryler situation, and we keep teasing you guys and telling you that we've got to tell you the story. Now's the time. We said it a couple times. It all ends well. So there's no we're not trying to draw out some drama here because it ends fine. But when you hear the steps that happened, we'll understand why it impacted us so much. There was a moment where I was actually panic, shaking, having a trouble breathing and focusing, and then turns out that it was not a huge deal. But here's what's going down with Rye Guy.
It's actually on July 4th. We were all hanging out with...
It was, 4th of July. So we were at Justin Lindsay's house for the pool party.
Yeah, we were at their house for the pool party. Brandon had gone over and done something at his mom's house. I came home with the kids. I jumped in the shower and I had this thought, oh my gosh, gosh, like what if it was just like totally random? I was like, what if something random happened to Brandon's mom and like Brandon needed to get in touch with me? I don't know.
So random.
Why the thought came to me. The thought came and went, and like 30 seconds later, the kids were pounding on the bathroom door and were like, Mom, you gotta call Dad right now.
So
And
from my perspective, so everyone knows what had happened there, I received a text message. Mom can explain that. And I knew Mom had come home to get in the shower, so I thought she's not gonna see this message, but
No.
one of us needs to respond to it. And I was doing some stuff with my mom and my brother and sister. I needed her to give it attention immediately. So I said, I'm sure she's in the shower. Just go get her out. Tell her to look at her phone. So they probably went with a little bit of panic because normally I'd say that's fine. Just wait till it's done. So they knocked on the door, said, check your phone.
Grabbed my phone, actually called Brandon right away. I didn't look at anything else. And he's like, you need to check your phone right now. There's a message from HXP. And I just went into panic because without even looking at the message, I'll tell you there's only a few ways that you will need to be contacted from HXP. It's like if you get sick, if you get
They're
hurt,
never good if you're getting sent home.
Like if you get sent home, and there's a list of reasons you can be sent home for.
Did I tell you at my mom's house, with me, my brother, my sister, and my mom, see how many is that? 4 of us. 3 out of the 4 assumed he probably kissed somebody who was getting sent home. It was one of the 4 who was a little more worried that it was something serious. That was me. I was concerned that it was, that they don't call you or ask to talk to you unless it's probably like a medical type of emergency.
Shaking. Open my text messages, read the one from HXP, and want to let you know Ryler is okay, but is there a chance we can jump on a call? I quickly responded, and I don't even think it was a great response. I says, yes, I'm available.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I should have been like, right now. Quickly threw on clothes as fast as I could. I wasn't like completely dressed yet, and all of a sudden my phone said it was a FaceTime.
So this isn't a phone call,
Stress.
it's a FaceTime call, which is stressful because you are in the midst of changing, but even more stressful because to me, I wonder if maybe it's just the fact that you can use Wi-Fi and you don't have like a phone call that's international. Felt more urgent when they want to get on a FaceTime call.
Yes, so I answer it and I'm like, hello. She's like, hi, just need you to know that Ryler's okay. She immediately said, can we get your husband on the phone? And so I texted Brandon, I was like, you need to get on right now.
And that's when I got just shaky because I texted Mom and I said, hey, if this is serious and I need to go on, let me know. If it's just something routine or silly, you can handle it. Fill me in after I get done here at my mom's. And when she said you need to get on, I stood up, I jolted out of the room, got on immediately, went straight to speaker because it was a FaceTime audio call, so everyone in the room's listening.
After Brandon joined the call, she again says, I need to let you know Ryler's okay, but we needed to chat with you guys. And I am just shaking. She says, so Ryler told us that a couple of weeks before he came to HXP, he had his wisdom teeth removed. And she said, I just wanted to let you know that he has a pretty serious infection in his mouth.
That sucks, guys. Better than any other scenario we played in our head. He's not getting sent home. He didn't like break a leg. Didn't get like his hand crushed on the construction site.
They're dealing with like some...
They're doing a lot of bricks. They're putting roofs on buildings. They've got their hard hats on. They're wearing their safety vests. They're taking the safety precautions, but you still wonder. They're mixing cement. I mean, you just don't know. So when that came back, it's a better scenario. Like we kind of immediately calmed. But then you start to realize, man, that sucks for him because an infection in a wisdom tooth is miserable at home. You are building a school in a third world country without the comforts of your mom to take care of you, without the comforts of like some of the medicines that you would have. You did feel really bad that he was going through that, but also relieved that it wasn't something else.
So relieved that it was just that, but also he was in a lot of pain. They said that the area of his wisdom tooth, it was the upper left, that it had become swollen and painful and warm to the touch. When you send your kids...
Hot to the touch, I can just relate to that. When something's infected, that's like the throbbing pain. Oh.
As part of this, I got several forms notarized, doctor's notes, all the things. So I signed over my ability to have another person, another guardian, act in my behalf as the parent.
Yeah.
So they had actually already started him on an antibiotic, pretty heavy antibiotic, only a 4-day antibiotic. Tells me it's pretty strong. The swelling has already started to go down. It's already seeming to be a little bit better. I think they were more so just calling to let us know as parents, and I'm so grateful that they communicated with us.
There was really never a reason to worry, but for us as parents who are sending our son off to another place under someone else's care with no contact, it was a little alarming to get that message,
jarring.
But then a relief to find out that it wasn't more serious. But then again, as we reflected back on it, like as we took a moment to realize it actually is a real bummer. But one thing that was like I guess a bright side, positive note for us is that he wrote us a letter that Sunday, I think. They take a picture of it and send it to you, and that's how you can see the letter. And he didn't even mention it. So I think he's just very focused on the service, the work, the spirit that he's feeling, memories that he's making, the experiences that he's having, kind of just ignoring that. None of it was about any of that, just about can't wait to get home to do these certain things with us, and then what a great experience it's been, the relationships he's made, the friendships he's made that'll last forever, and didn't even mention like I'm in so much pain, this sucks, looking at only the upside. That was a good indicator cater to us. And then as we've seen him on the Instagram they have there for the HXP, we've seen him progressively like talk a little bit more, smile with a bigger, fuller mouth, not so much swelling on that left side, not so much closed mouth smile. So we really don't know.
You guys know as much as we know.
Yeah, we assume he's feeling better, we assume he's getting better, but there isn't like an update. No one has said like, hey, it's now down 20%. He should be 100% fine by next week. Like until we see him later this week, we will not actually know the extent of it, how bad it was, how long it lasted. But it sounds like he's making the most of it, just powering through, which we are so proud of. And it's great to know that all's well down there and he's having some great experiences. He was taking a nap on a cement floor. His friends were on gravel piles. They just are absolutely working themselves to exhaustion, just serving the people of Brazil. And so that's amazing. All good news from all of our kids all around the world.
Felt very like proud of ourselves, accomplished like older parents when we're like, oh, we have a kid here and a kid here and a kid here.
Well, my son-in-law is currently doing an internship at Harvard while my son is in Brazil building schools for the children there. And my other son is with his two cousins in college at the age of 15.
Almost 15, he's 14. He's gonna be 15 in a couple weeks.
Guys,
we have a lot of birthdays coming up, stick around.
We have birthdays coming. We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us and thanks for loving and supporting our family.
So many house updates. Make sure you come back.
Come back.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. You're doing so good. It looks just like you.